This video is for Scuba Steve. It's their tier 4 Patreon request. We're doing the opening, the full version for Undead Unluck. This is Zero Ichi by Queen Bee. I'm excited. Let's go. Oh, you can tell it's Queen Bee. Hello, bass. Nice tone. Yeah, okay, cool. This introduction, really clean tone guitar stuff. It's beautiful, and I feel like just the vocal callback right away, even if you didn't tell me who this was, I'd be like, oh, this is Queen Bee, isn't it? I feel like their voice is very distinguished, especially when the verse comes in and that drops. It's like, it's obvious, but I like just how like kind of smooth this is right here. And I like the fact that it continues once our drums come in with the line here in the verse. 3, 4. That is just quintessential rock beat. Boom, ba, ch-gu-gat, boom, ba, gu-gat, boom, cha, gu-gat, boom, cha, gu-gu-gat. Right there, man. That lays it down. There's no question where the groove is. And again, I love the fact that that chill, smooth guitar sound is still there. Little keyboard embellishments here. And then the tone of the bass, right? The bass player just sneaks in. It's a very treble. It's a very kind of an angled sound there. It's really nice, though. It fits the tone of the rest of the song perfectly. Just listen down to the basses. Absolutely love it. Let's keep going. Nice call back to the previous melody in the voice and guitar here. Oh, I like it, dude. We just had one extra beat on the verse building into the chorus. That was great. Cool. All right, so the second verse is pretty much very similar. We had that little tiny like 8-second interlude between. We get back. We had a little bit of variation of percussion. I felt like there, maybe I might be wrong in this. It just felt like there was like some like backwards kind of like suction sounds, like a reverse sound that was not present the first time in the verse. It might have been there. I'm not totally sure. Either way, it felt a little different. That was cool. I do dig the way we get in. This is 108. Let's just go back to like, I don't know, like 55, and just the way we drop into this chorus, and we'll let it go. Sorry to stop it. I promise we'll play the next time. It's cool though. We got a bar 4 and then we got a bar 5 that brings us in. It's not a huge detail, but in my opinion, it's a detail that's big enough to make it great, right? Like I feel like you instantly jar the listener out of everything being symmetrical, because most of the music that we listen to in a pop style format, most stuff is in 4, like 4 and 3 or 6/8 or 12/8. Those are all like commonplaces, or 2/4. We don't really go to asymmetrical stuff outside. And this, you know, sometimes, you know, this is for anime. Anime has a huge variety of music within it, but often it's still in that pop type of format. So even something as small as that might not be that big of a deal. I just think it's a nice little addition. One more time, we'll continue. Cool. The chorus is what I thought it would be. It was really good. And the difference for me, let's go back. I think chorus starts about 108. Check out the bass player. Listen to how different. Remember the tone before? It was very bright. It was very trebly. Listen to how warm the tone on the bassist is now. Now, probably the reason for that is because the drums are open and wide out, and the guitars are, we got a lot of stuff going on, and the vocals are pretty loud. The dynamic is pretty hefty. So bass player's got to dig in and be the foundation. Because remember, the bassist and the drummer have such a similar role within the rhythm section. They're both timekeepers, and they're both, the low end foundation groove setters. If you take the tonality, meaning like the sound of the bass, like a thin bass from before, and put it right there with how loud everything else was, in my opinion, it's just going to get buried in the mix, and you won't have as much of a, like a contact when we move. Like this is the chorus, Does that make sense? So just listen down to the lowest foundation, and then listen up through the guitars playing and all the way to the support of how dynamically increased the vocals are. And the claps Oh, this is cool. Little callback. ゼロが並べば安心です。関わりが得るなんて言わせたくなかった。寂しさの葉で一人踊れますか。錆びたナイフ捨て時は逃した乾かないでこのままダンスローズねえそっちはどうですか。Okay, hey, and that build right there, we did not have a bar 5 in there, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so we had some variation going on, and we had some cool effects on the voice, almost like kind of a scary little demonic thing going on. Kind of like, it's not this extreme, but kind of when you go here. There were some things happening. Let's go back and check that out again. Yeah, dude, I love just how subtle the boom, boom guitar stuff behind that, and how not subtle the call and response in the vocal line is. Again, that part's pretty cool. Right here. Yeah, man, but you know what's constant the whole time? Boom, ja, ja. Drummer playing the money beats, man. So even though we have these cool like intricacies that happen with like the way we're delivering lyrics, and the listening experience has some variance to it. The drums, we keep that rock beat underneath, man, because there's no question where the genre of the song is. This is awesome. That's scary, dude. Not scary in a bad way. It's just a cool, like, it's like a little, it's a little demonic, but I dig it though, again. That's cool. Now here we go. 2, 3, 4. It's a perfect guitar feature. You know what I'm saying? Like it's within the construct of what the song is, pop-ish. That is a perfect feature. So the person does not need to play 8,000 notes. They're not getting super technical. They give you something that is right over home base, and it sounds great. I really enjoy that. Back a couple seconds. Let's keep going. さよならがその静けさが澄み渡るさここが始まり目をそらすな言い聞かせては最後の初めましてよろしく眠らないで体が叫んで You already know what I'm gonna say. You already know. 言い残した言葉じゃ頼りないからいつも踏み出す01 I love it. Cool. You already know what I'm going to say about this section, right? Of course you do. Especially if you're a friend of the channel, you're learning stuff. You know what just happened. Let's go back and talk about it. Let's experience it again. What happens right here? Right? The biggest way, how do you reset your listener? You just pull the bottom out. We come out of like a super loud guitar feature that's just jamming. We are like rocking forward, and then suddenly the bass is gone. The drums are gone. It is such an easy palette reset. Sorry, easy, not easy. It's such an effective palette reset. And how do you bring you back? And then you know, the song is 3 minutes and 9 seconds. You know we're about to reach our final point. So how do you make the song feel final and climactic? Easy. You do this. You pull it out. You give us the same chord progression, so the tonality is still there. Our brains are still set in the same key set. And then you bring a slow build, which we're about to have, and then you put one little variance in how we're going to drop into the final verse or final chorus, and you bring it out. So let's see where this goes. We're going to fade the drums back in here. Energy's going to build. So now if you're curious, we'll talk about it. You can think of it in two ways. Remember we had that one build, it was a bar 5. We had a bar 4 and then a bar 5 to drop into the chorus. Right here, you could think of it as a bar 4 and a bar 2, or you could just count it as a bar 6. On the page, it'd probably just be a bar. Both are going to work because the player is going to interpret it either way, and both are very effective systems. But that's kind of cool, right? Previously we had a 5, now we have a 6, and it drops in. Okay, I'll let you experience that one more time, and then we'll let it play out. 5, 6. Yeah, I think Queen Bee has grown on me quite a bit, to be honest with you. I remember the first time I heard them was Chainsaw Man, way back, like a year ago, maybe? I don't know if it's been like a year, right? Anyway, I dig the sound. I like what's going on, so that's what it is. But who cares what I think? I want to know what you think. Let me know down in the comments below. My name is DrumRollTony. Catch me when I'm live on Twitch. Link for all the socials down in the video description below. Did you like this video? You should thumbs up. You should subscribe to the channel. Did you not like this video? You should thumbs down then. All right, thank you so much for being here. YouTube thinks you should watch this video next. Have a great day. I appreciate you. Take it easy. Bye-bye.